Hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, God. Hey, y'all. I got my haircut, girl. Oh, hello, everyone. It's Rodney, and I'm back. Baby, no, this is not no $100 haircut. It's 60, okay? It's 60, but it ain't 100, okay? First of all, I just want to apologize. Initially, I had come on, Tasha K Wave. Yeah. Initially, I had the live was scheduled to start at 8:30. But I was at my sister's house. I went today to see my nieces. And then I went with them to their gymnastics practice. And then I was at their house. And then, girl, we ended up going to the store afterwards. So I had to just push the live up to 9:15. Yeah. And girl, let me tell y'all quick. Let me tell y'all about my Sloanie. Let me tell you about my Sloanie baloney. So, girl, Sloan doing her homework. She had to use the word maybe. You listening? Are y'all listening? Okay. When I tell you Sloan gave me a whole headache. So Sloan had to use the word maybe in a sentence. She had to use whatever word was on the flashcard. That was her homework from school. She had to use whatever. Thank you, Q Coco. I'm tired of Tammy. She is just too old for this mess. Tommy needs some help. Thank you so much. She had to use the word maybe in a sentence. This is a sentence, but it could only be one sentence, okay? She wanted to use maybe. Listen, and then she got mad at me and her mommy because she felt like we wouldn't allow her to use the word the way she wanted to use it. So she wanted to write the sentence, "How old are you? Maybe you're 6." And I was like, "Oh no, that don't make sense to me." She was like, "But I want to come up with my own sentence." So first of all, that could be 2 sentences. How old are you? Question mark. And then she wanted to say, "Maybe you're 6." I was like, "So that don't really go." That don't really go. So you could put how old are you, comma, maybe you're 6, how old am I? I would say how old are you, question mark, maybe you're 6. That don't go. So I was like, Sloan, we're not supposed to give her the sentence. She has to come up with her own sentence. So I was like, Sloanie, just right. Maybe mommy will take us to get ice cream this weekend. Maybe daddy will take us to get ice cream this weekend. She didn't want to use that. When I say baby, she cut up. Girl, so after it was all said and done, girl, her daddy, my brother-in-law came home from work. He was in the restroom taking a shower or whatever, child. So I was like, Sloan, I said, come here for a second. I said, let's have a conversation. I said, why did you act the way that you were acting earlier? She was like, because you would not allow me to use the word maybe. I said, Sloan, I said, your mommy and I both explained to you that we didn't feel like that was the best way to use maybe. She was like, but I wanted to say, listen, I wanted to say that how old are you? Maybe you're 6. And I was like, no. No. I was like, okay, Sloanie girl. But girl, when I said that Sloanie was cutting up because she couldn't say, I was like, no, 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 no. But anyways, y'all, let's get into it. Okay. This is going to be a quick live, believe it or not, because I have to get up early in the morning, okay? So what are we starting off with? Let's just start off with Tommie. Oh, God. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Tommie, can I say something? And we're just going to be real honest right now, okay? I think that all of us have talked about somebody's kid before. Right? I think that we have. Right, she could have used that one. I want to guess your. No, but it was only supposed to be. It could only be one sentence though. She could only use the word, and it had to be one. It couldn't be two sentences. It couldn't be, Anyway, so let me get back to the story. So, I think that we've all talked about somebody's child before. As much as we may not want to admit it, I think that we all have. I'm gonna say we all have, even if you say that you haven't. Yeah, you have. Okay. Even if you didn't want to talk about the child, you would probably say like, ain't the baby cute? Is the baby cute? Ain't Keisha and Pookie baby cute? I mean, show me the baby in 3 months. Okay? Show me the baby when it gets some color. That's old folk. Show me the baby when it gets some color to it. We say, old people say, they say, come back to show me a picture of the baby when the baby gets some color to it. Right? But I will say, y'all already know what Tommie did. Tommie was out of line. I'll be the first one to say, like, girl, even if Tommie felt what she felt and she meant what she felt, like, girl. And I think the thing with Tommie is that Tommie, and let me say that one of the reasons why I wanted to discuss Tommie is to come back and let you guys know that she did apologize. She apologized. She apologized. She basically said that, thank you, girl, can I say your name? Thank you, Miss Badass. Hey, Rodney, one of my favorite YouTubers. Thank you so much. Niecy Badass, is that what it is? So she apologized. But my whole thing with Tommie is this. I know at one point, Tommie, well, I'm not going to say I know. I think at one point, Tommie was struggling with alcohol, right? I'm not going to call her an alcoholic. I'm not calling her an alcoholic. But what I am saying is I think that she had an alcohol problem. And what I mean by having an alcohol problem, whenever she drinks, there's a problem. So I'm not saying you're an alcoholic. I'm just saying that, girl, once you get a little tequila in your system, once you get a little vodka in your system, once you get a little brown Hennessy in your system, girl, you start to cut up and act the fool. So I'm not going to call her no alcoholic, but I really need Tommie to get her shit together. I really do. Because we all got work to do. We all need to work on ourselves. We all need to try to be a better version of ourselves. But Tommie girl, you 40 years old out here, girl, acting a fool. Girl, aren't you acting the fool? A complete fool at that. Makes no sense to me. So this is what Tommie had to say in her apology, and then we're going to move on. So let me just play Miss Thing and what she had to say. Where is it at? Oh, I just had it. Come on. This one. Oh, here we go.
Bad. Tommie, tell us about your bad.
What's up, y'all? What up, London? Happy to be here. Thank you for our support and love. I want to start off by addressing the elephant in the room. I love the children. I love the children. Last night, in defense mode, I just want to apologize to Chris Brown and his baby mother because it's not my character. And, it started off as a friendly, sport of it. It got real. It happened. We all human. And I'm just here to knock the at this point.
First of all, thank you all things with Shauna. Thank you so much. Okay. Tommie, can I say something? I think we all, I think that this is something we should all work on, including myself. And I'm not saying that this is for every situation, because in some situations, I can understand, just listen to me, in some situations, I can understand when you are trying to prove a point, right? And you start to include other people. But I think in this situation, Tommie should have just took her L and went on about her business. Tommie, don't be trying to bring everybody else into it. What did she say? We all make mistakes, or we all fuck up sometimes. No, Tommie, you was the one out here, girl, really, 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 really talking about the kids. Like, girl, you was talking real greasy like. So don't be trying to bring everybody else into it, bitch. Now, girl, even if we did talk about somebody's child and the way that you were talking about somebody's child, girl, at least with me, bitch, I say Ashley got 2 white babies. Some people might say, girl, you still talking about the children, but bitch, you can't compare me saying Ashley got 2 white babies to what the fuck Tommie said about the other baby. Like, Tommie, girl, you fucked up. You said it. Tommie, you need some help. I think that Tommie is going to eventually get hurt one day. Because I think Tommie has this where everybody is afraid of her. And Tommie, I don't think people are afraid of you. And I think that you're going to fuck around and find out with the right person one day. And I think Tommie has this bad too. I notice this with a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people, but I notice this with people who want to make you scared. Like, Tommie starts to talk real rough. Like, bitch, I'll fuck you up, bitch. Like, girl, you're not... Who the fuck you think you're talking to, you motherfucking bitch? Like, Tommie, girl, just because you talking rough, girl, that really not... Girl, who? Girl... And I think that's one of Tommie's issues too, that she thinks that if she talks rough to somebody, that like, that's going to intimidate someone. Like, Tommie, nobody's intimidated by you. Girl, what? Anyways, all right, y'all. So let's move on. Honestly, can I say something? And this is the God honest truth. I don't know if Tommie can fight or not. Because I ain't ever really seen Tommie fight. Have y'all? It's like, I'm just gonna use her as an example. It's kind of like when people be like, Portia got hands. Do Portia really got hands? Like, no, like for real. Like, I don't think I ever seen Tommie fight. I seen Tommie act the goddamn fool. Like, I've seen Portia pull someone's hair. I've seen Portia chase her assistant down an alleyway. I've seen Portia get kicked by Cynthia because she climbed on top of her, but I've never really seen Portia throw hands. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Tommie throw hands. I think I've seen Tommie cause a scene before. I've seen Tommie cause a lot of chaos and commotion before. But I don't think I've ever seen Tommie like just go toe to toe and like stomp a bitch. I'm just saying, I'm not saying she can't fight. I'm just saying I don't think I've ever seen it. Even when Tommie was on Love and Hip Hop, I've never seen Tommie just be like, okay, this bitch really got some hands. I've seen Tommie yell. I've seen Tommie curse. I've seen Tommie run after somebody. I've seen Tommie act like she's about to hit somebody. But I don't think I've ever seen Tommie just go toe to toe and whoop a bitch ass. Have y'all? Tell me if I'm wrong now. Right, like Chrissy will literally stomp a bitch. We've seen her try and do it. We've seen Chrissy yank a bitch and was about to stomp girl Cambella in the flow. So we saw what the fuck. We saw what the fuck. That what the shit that Chrissy was on. Because Chris was on some real bitch, I will stomp you. See, that's old school first season. That's before they had that's before they had security. That's when Mona was a security, okay? Thank you, Black Hippie. Tommie got bucked behind security when she tried to fight Akbar V. She wasn't ready to fight that woman. Thank you, Ali. All right, y'all. Let's move on. What's up, y'all? Come on, Super Palmo. Girl, you know what? All bullshit aside, I've always thought Chrissy was one of the prettiest women on TV. To this day, I think Chrissy is absolutely gorgeous to me. I think Chrissy is so pretty. I think she is so, I always thought she was just gorgeous. I've always loved her face. Oh, crazy ass heifer. Okay, y'all. Let's move on. Chrissy is gorge, ain't she? Chrissy is gorge. And she don't even be beat. I ain't never even seen Chrissy just an old nasty beat either. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine if a bitch got a hold to her face. Yes, she really is. I don't think me and my biological sister, we've always said Chrissy was, I don't think that Chrissy gets the props that she deserves when it comes to how a natural beauty she really is. She's ever since season 1, I was like, this bitch is really, really pretty. And I never was really even into New York like that. But I was like, this bitch is so pretty to me. Just like a pretty bitch. She's a pretty ass girl. Anyway, shout out to Chrissy. All right, y'all. Here we go. Erica Dixon, too. Erica Dixon is another one. Erica Dixon was the one where I felt like people knew she was bad, but I also don't think. Yeah, that is true. That's true, Carlos. What's up? Erica Dixon is another one, too. That Erica is drop dead gorgeous. Girl. The girls. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into this conversation. Let me take some water. This is probably about to be the uncomfortable part of this live tonight. But I just felt my spirit was moved to speak about this. So long story short, Jeffree Star, he came out and basically said that, folks who want to be referred to as they and them is basically dumb, stupid, blah, 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 blah. Also, the guy, his name is Landon Romano, the white guy. We just gonna call a thing. I have laughed at some of his videos, but he plays a character of a ghetto-ass black woman. To me, he really stole his whole shtick from that girl Pretty V. Y'all know the one, the little white boy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Landon Romano, Lanano Romano. He always on YouTube, on Instagram, like wearing Fashion Nova clothes. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Let me try to figure out his name. Yes. This one. This one. Oh, girl. Shout out to Carlos. This one. He low key bit off of the girl Pretty V, the one who be like, "Follow me, hoes." He really took her whole shit, quiet as it's kept. But he was also in the comment section talking about that they just want attention. This is what he was saying. Let me say something, okay? And I'm just gonna be straight up honest with y'all. I remember when I first started hearing about people who were non-binary, non-gender conforming, and they wanted people to refer to them as they or them. I was confused too. I was like, girl, what? I was like, girl, it don't make sense to me. Like, you one person, you want me to, like, how I'm gonna refer to you? Like, if you say, where's John? I'm supposed to say they over there? Like, girl, that, and I was like, okay, girl, whatever. But then one day, I was like, hold up. I was like, it's really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. Because the truth of the matter is, we do it all the time. We do it all the time. Whenever you're in the break room, whenever you're having a conversation, you know how many times we have made they singular? We do. Girl, so you know I went out with so-and-so. Girl, they had me fucked up. Now you're talking about one man. But when you're at work and you don't want anybody to know who you're referring to, whether it's a boy or a girl, you will make that one person a they in a fucking heartbeat. So I think that it's a lie when people try and say that they're not used to, they can't use they when referring to a person, because, bitch, we literally do it all the time. We do it all the time. We do it all the time. And you may not even notice it, but we do it all the time. We do it all the time. So this is what I wrote on, because I want to read some of the comments to you guys. Okay. So this is what I wrote on Baller Alert. Y'all listening? Y'all say they and them all the time when you're in the break room talking about someone and you don't want to give away who you're gossiping about. But now all of a sudden, you don't know how to use they. Listen, because I'm about to get into the gay people too. Because the LGBTQ IA plus community, we need to have a conversation. So someone responded to me, which I expect people to, because I'm saying something that I know that's going to piss the people off. Somebody responded to me and said, because it's dumb. So I click on the profile and it's a stud. Someone who appears to be a stud to me. So I responded back to that person and I said, this coming from a stud, baby, you're a walking contradiction. And then she responded back to me, and this is what she said. She said, sweetheart, my name is Sky. I'm a fucking woman. I date woman. Let's get it correct. You label me a stud. I label me a woman who likes to eat coochie. The only person confused here about anything is you. I don't have to accept none of that stuff, they or them, because they're either a man or a woman or trans. Laugh my fucking ass off. And then I responded and I said, Sky, no one said you had to accept anything, but you are a woman who likes to eat coochie, your words. You wear clothes that society would say are for men, yet you turn around and bash a part of the community that you are a part of, even giving them more fire and ammunition to use against all of us. I know you know how it feels to be looked at and disrespected. The same way you don't identify as a stud and you corrected me is the same thing as someone saying my pronouns are they and them. I don't have to understand it, I just have to respect it, but you take care. So I'm not understanding because the truth of the matter is, in the gay community, stud is a normal term. Stud is a normal term within the gay community. End of fucking conversation. So the same way you just told me I'm not no stud, I'm a woman, how was that any different than someone saying, refer to me as they or them? And then what kills me is you are a bona fide stud. Walking your ass around here, a lesbian, dressed in clothing that people will say are designed for men. But then you got the nerve to turn around and tell somebody, other people in the comment section, what's natural, what's not natural. Like Jeffree Star, you literally walk around here wearing makeup, long hair, dresses, in heels. But then have to talk about something not being normal. Jeffree, let me break it down again. You literally walk around here in makeup, wigs, weave, dresses, and heels. Like in real life, you are the not normal to people. Like you are the not normal to people, Jeffree. Sky, you are the not normal to people. You're a whole ass woman walking around here with nigga clothes on, with a fade. The little white boy on Instagram talking about they just want attention. This is coming from a white boy who plays a ghetto black girl on Instagram dressed in woman's clothing, but you got the nerve to sit here and talk about somebody want attention. Like I think I get more bothered by members of the LGBTQ community because, like I said, girl, let me say something. I don't understand all things LGBTQ. I be confused sometimes too. But I also have made it a business of mine to just don't even say nothing. And I feel like that's the route that a lot of the members of the community should take. Because I think it is absolutely ludicrous that you can have someone who is a lesbian who in our community would be looked at as a stud. Girl, you probably walking around here with sports bras and boxer briefs on, but got the nerve to turn around and judge somebody else about how they live in their life. Y'all got the nerve. It was some other gay people in the comment section too. It's not normal. Girl, do y'all realize that y'all are gay? Do y'all realize that y'all are lesbians? Do y'all realize that Jeffree Star, how you look and how you present yourself to the world? Like in real life, bitch, you are the not normal. Jeffrey, you present yourself like Jeffrey Star. Look how you present yourself. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, but I think it's something wrong with somebody who chooses to live in their authentic, be their authentic self, but then turn around and say, "Oh, bitch, that shit is crazy." Jeffrey. Somebody tagged me in the comments section and said this. Somebody basically in the comments section told me that they don't care and that the same way y'all refer to us as cisgender and don't give a damn, we're going to refer to you as what we think you are. Can we have a real honest conversation? Because this is the truth. This is the truth. This is the truth. In real life, you more than likely have never been referred to personally as a cisgendered woman. Most of the times when you hear that term, it's usually some conversation that's being had on TV or YouTube. How many times has somebody actually referred to you to your face as a cisgender woman and you told them, don't refer to me as that, and they still did it anyways? I know it's not just for women. I'm just talking because I saw a black woman. I just saw a black woman put it, and a black woman said it in my comment section. You could be cisgender heterosexual male. I know that. But what I'm saying is, in real life, like, nobody just goes around saying you're a cisgender woman. But the real gag is this. Even if you told them, don't refer to me as that, if they still did it, you would feel disrespected because somebody is calling you and referring to you as something as you don't wish to be called that. So I'm not exactly understanding the same way that you want to be respected and want to be called what you want to be called, why the fuck you can't give that respect to nobody else? Because if you tell me not to call you a cisgender woman and I keep calling you that, you're going to get pissed off and feel disrespected. So if I tell you that my pronouns are they and you keep saying he, I'm going to feel disrespected. But again, the truth of the matter is, as many times I done had conversations when I worked at Nordstrom, I ain't never heard nobody call nobody no cisgender woman or no cisgender man. That is a term that's usually used, and I'm standing on it. That is something that is usually used on YouTube, TV, CNN, Fox, whatever. Don't nobody walk around here calling nobody a cisgender heterosexual male, a cisgender heterosexual, like nobody does that. Tell me if I'm lying. 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 So whenever y'all be like, I'm not this. Girl, when has somebody ever walked up to you and said that? Well, you say I'm lying. So after somebody called you a cisgendered woman and you told them don't refer to me as that, they kept calling you that. Is that what you're saying also? I'm just asking a question. They kept calling you that after you told them not to. Even with the word fish, I don't even want to bring the word fish up. In real life, nobody even refers to y'all as fish. That's a word that we use on YouTube and amongst people in the community. The truth, if y'all really want to be honest about it, girl, I don't even call my friends bitches in real life. That's just something that I say on YouTube and when I'm amongst, like, girls in the community. Thank you, Niles. Was that Niles Style? Thank you so much. My friend Marianne can tell you I probably never referred to her as a bitch, and I've been knowing her since like 2002. My friend Java, I probably said bitch probably 5 or 10 times to her, and I've been on her since 2002. I've never called them fish. What's up, fish? My friend Brittany, Deanna, my other friend Brittany, girl, I probably said bitch 2 or 3 times to them. I've never called them fish. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is I think that when some of you get online and y'all start talking about y'all refer to us as fish, ain't nobody ever walked up to you and referred to you as fish. I don't believe it. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. Ain't nobody ever walked up to you and called you fish. Girl, ain't nobody ever walked up and girl was like, you are a cisgendered heterosexual woman. Girl, y'all be lying. Nobody does that. And if somebody is calling you fish, girl, first of all, it's a compliment. But if somebody, it's probably somebody who you formed a relationship with. But strangers, gay men just don't walk up talking about, yes, fish. Come on, fish. I just feel like sometimes people want to just get mad for no reason. Because in real life, y'all know for a fact that shit really don't happen like that. Y'all really not sitting around having conversations with people and they are referring to you as a cisgendered heterosexual male or a cisgendered heterosexual. Like, nobody's saying that. They either saying you're a woman or a man or a trans woman or a trans man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real tea. Nobody's sitting around walking and talking about, come on, fish. Fish is a compliment in the gay community. Fish, for me, is, for example, when a trans woman, no tea, no shade, is passable. Like, oh, girl, you giving fish. Girl, she's giving, girl, okay. Girl, she's not clockable. Fish is, girl, feminine. Like, oh, bitch, fish was beat. Fish is not a negative word for the LGBTQ community. It's negative for straight people. Because let's just put it out on the table. Straight men and women, y'all refer to women as fish because y'all trying to say her pussy stank. That's what y'all do. We don't do that. So because y'all refer to each other as fish and talk about a woman's private areas, y'all think that when we say fish, that girl, it's a negative thing. It's actually not. So even if a gay man said, oh, ma'am, you giving fish, girl, it's a compliment. It's no different than how we flipped the word bitch and made it positive. I probably can't call you no bitch. The other person can't call you no bitch, but your homegirl can call you a bitch. Bitch, come on. But let somebody outside of your friend group call you a bitch, then bitch, we fighting. Who the fuck you calling a bitch? It's context, that's all. I remember literally YouTubers getting on here. I think it was Armand Wiggins. I think it was T.S. Madison at one point. And I think we were all saying, girl, when we say fish, it's not no. Girl, it's not no negative thing. Y'all take fish and make it negative. Fish is actually, bitch, the truth of the matter is, if a gay man call you fish, that means you that bitch. Girl, that's a compliment. Bitch, come push through fish. Bitch, fish is giving us. That's not no fucking, bitch, we hyping you up. If we say bitch, fish got face. Because you are biologically born either male or female by gender, whether you identify as that's your personal preference, just respect goes always, and fish is not a compliment, period. Fish is not a compliment. Thank you. Fish is not a compliment for y'all. It's not. I understand that. For most straight women, fish is not a compliment. Because for most straight women, whenever the term is used from other straight women and straight men, it's meant to be negative. It's not meant to be a positive thing. So no, it's not meant as a compliment in your community. It's not. But in our community, it's meant as a compliment. That's all it comes down to. But let me play this clip also. Let me play this clip. It's this woman, I cannot pronounce her name. But this is what she had to say. And I want y'all to listen to what she had to say. Because this is really what it boils down to me. Let me give her Instagram page just in case y'all want to follow her. I can never. Oh, here she go. Her Instagram is OL. No, her Instagram is MSOLURIN. That's her Instagram. But this is what she had to say. She was on a panel. So let's listen to what Miss Thing had to say.
Connected to Rodney's MacBook Air. Connected to Rodney's iPad.
And then we're going to wrap this up.
Their own fears. It's a fear of them not understanding things. And they make that their entire personality. It's so, the whole thing is so, I still have trouble understanding it.
You don't even need to understand it. At the end of the day, most people, listen, in real life, most people barely give a fuck about the people in their life they're supposed to give a fuck about. Mm-hmm. Okay? They barely give enough of an important fuck about themselves. You do not need to understand it. How many people in your life you don't understand what the fuck they're doing? Why is it all of a sudden when it comes to gender identity, sexual orientation, all of a sudden now you feel like you need to have an understanding of what else anybody else is doing? All kind of people walking around with all kind of religions, doing all kind of shit, doing all kind of hobbies. You never feel like you need to understand it. None of you decide you need to have a PhD in religious studies or cultural identities or any of these other things. You don't need to understand it. You simply need to either. You have two choices. Respect people when you deal with them or leave them the fuck alone. Just two choices. Just two choices. You don't need to be educated in nothing simply to respect people. That's how it works. This idea, that inherently, the idea that you feel like other people owe you an explanation and they have to convince you, they have to beat you over the head to get you to afford them the same level of rights or civility as everybody else is something steeped in white privilege, white entitlement, racism. That's what that is. Because why do you feel like every other group needs your fucking approval? Why does everybody need to give you a fucking free PhD course and beat it over your head and give you an A you didn't earn for you to decide to be fucking decent? I don't understand half the shit white people doing, but I don't say shit about it. Okay, you don't tell me I'm not in your business. I'm not asking why you don't do it.
That's right though. Like it's just about human decency. It's just about being kind. Like just be a Girl,
in real life, in real life, and this is even for some of y'all feel because you don't understand gender identity or sexuality, that gives you a right to be disrespectful. Like she said, you have two options. Either show respect or leave people the fuck alone. The same way, if we were having a personal conversation and I referred to you as fish, even though I wouldn't, but if I referred to you as fish and you told me don't refer to me as that, I would respect it and not call your ass fish. Just the same way, if you told me could you please not refer to me as a bitch? I will respect it and not call you a fucking bitch. The same way, if you told me, could you please not refer to me as a cisgender heterosexual woman or male? I will respect it and not call you that. Like, I don't fucking understand why it's so hard to comprehend that. I, like, honestly really fucking don't. Like, thank you, Jay Darkness. Like, it's really not that complicated. It's really not. Like, in real life, it's really not. You don't have to understand it. You really don't. So because you don't understand something, that means you get to disrespect it? Is that what y'all are saying? Like I said, it's a lot of shit about a lot of shit that I don't understand. But it's like, okay, girl, whatever. Let me say something. I don't have to understand. I don't know how it feels to struggle with your gender identity. I've never had that struggle before. My struggle was always with my sexuality. But just because I've never had those feelings, or I can never really quite understand, what you mean you feel like you in a different body? I don't have to fucking understand it. If you say, could you refer to me as she or he? Then bitch, I'm gonna say she or he. And if I can call you she or he, at that point, you can tell me to stay the fuck out of your face. Like in real life. That's exactly why she said either you're gonna respect it or leave people the fuck alone. So if you can't respect what people are telling you, just leave them the fuck alone. But y'all want to be able to sit in somebody's face and disrespect them because you don't understand something. The fuck? Girl, what? Girl! I'm just saying. Girl, I'm just saying. Right, next case. We moving on, y'all, because it's getting late. Okay, so listen. Now, let's move on for real. And after this, we're going to wrap it up because I got to go. Stephanie Williams. Stephanie Williams. Stephanie Mills. Stephanie Mills. So, Stephanie Mills came out. She did an interview with Vlad. Now, that's what pissed me off. If anything, that's what pissed me off about the whole goddamn situation that she did an interview with Vlad. Okay. But this is what Stephanie Mills had to say in an interview on, I don't think it was with Vlad, but it was on Vlad's, Vlad TV, his YouTube channel. Baby Shan, who's that? She. Don't play. Don't play. Don't. Talking about Stephanie who? See, you the one I'm talking about. Hold up. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. The receptionista. Thank you so much. Love you, Sue. Thank you. So, this is what she had to say, okay? Y'all listening?
Just to give her credit, she was Beyonce before Beyonce. Huge mega star.
I don't think you can compare. I don't think you can compare Beyonce to Diana Ross. I mean, Diana Ross.
No, just in terms of stardom?
In terms of stardom, it's still different. It's still, I mean, Diana is glamour and you know, Beyonce is glamour. It's just different. It's hip hop. I consider Beyonce hip hop. I consider Diana R&B and pop and just I consider her royalty. Diana, I've always wanted to be like Diana. When I saw Lady Sings the Blues and I would go to her shows in Vegas, they were always so wonderful and classy and everything. Diana Ross is the epitome of beauty and class to me.
You know, you and I were talking offline, and I agree with so much of your perspective on this one. Because I see Beyonce, I see her as everything you just said. I don't see her as hip hop. I don't.
Really?
She's
I see her
glamour,
more
she's
like hip
pop.
hop than anything.
Mhm.
And I still think she's wonderful. Don't get me wrong, but it's two different generations. It's just totally different to me.
So this is what some people had to say online. I'm going to read some of the tweets that Hollywood Unlocked post. Someone said, I get Stephanie Mills being from a different generation and having a different perspective about Diana versus B. But to be honest, how can you box Beyonce into the category of being hip hop when she's done so much in many different genres of music? Someone else put, I understand the generational divide, I really do. And Beyonce is an honorary hip hop honey, but she is an R&B pop diva at her core, just an evolution of what Diana Ross was in the 70s. Lastly, Stephanie should not be on Vlad TV. Girl, that was my only concern about the whole thing. Thank you, Kawali. Thank you for the $20, girl. Oh, boy, I'm sorry. Thank you. I don't know your gender, girl. I don't call you a whole girl. Someone, who is this? Thank you, Emily. Hold up. Okay. I love your channel. You always make my day when I watch your videos. Thank you so much, Emily. Someone said, Stephanie said nothing wrong. Beyonce been rap singing all her life. Jay-Z even said the way she sings is like rapping on key. A lot of y'all are taking issue for no reason. Glamour to Miss Mills is not the glamour y'all know. Diana was molded for her the way B was for us. We not gonna sit here and act like. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to shake the table? I love Beyonce. I personally think she was robbed at the Grammys for Album of the Year, but that's just me. We're not gonna sit here and act like Beyonce don't get on stage with her ass hanging out. Girl, her very first solo single, she was bouncing her ass up and down. So excuse Miss Mills for not wanting to associate that with glamour, girl, and elegance. Are we being honest? Riding on that surfboard, graining on that wood, graining on that wood. I'm surfing on. Girl, Beyonce talk about sucking dick in the back of the car. It's nothing wrong with that. I love all those songs. But y'all want Stephanie Mills to associate what Beyonce does with glamour and girl elegance. We know that's not. Oh, we really did. Like, let's be for real, y'all. Like, in real life. Like, in real life. Again, I love Drunken Love. I love Partition. Girl, I love Blow. Girl, I love all those songs. I think what it is sometimes y'all have a hard time understanding that everybody doesn't look up to Beyonce the way that some of you do. The truth of the matter is, even though they say that movie was fictional, We all know that Dreamgirls was loosely based off of the Supremes. Beyonce played Diana Ross. Diana Ross ain't never played Beyonce. I think y'all have it fucked up to think that Diana Ross, Janet Jackson, Mariah Carey, Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Stephanie Mills, all the stars of yesteryear, the ones who actually opened up the doors for the girls of today, that they owe them anything. Now, yes, they can give the girls their flowers. Yes, they can acknowledge them and their talents. But the truth of the matter is, Beyonce ain't opened up a motherfucking thing for Diana Ross. So Diana Ross and everybody else don't owe Beyonce, Rihanna, not a goddamn thing. That's like expecting Queen Latifah to bow down to Nicki Minaj or Lauryn Hill to bow down to Nicki Minaj just because she's a bigger star. Nicki ain't opening up no fucking doors for Queen Latifah. It's the other way around, baby. Hello, somebody. So I think some of y'all really be having it confused about who opened up doors for whom. And I think the sooner that some of you realize that, the better we'll be off. Again, it's not to take away from Beyonce and her talents. It's not. But the truth, again, is Beyonce, Rihanna, Nicki, Usher, whomever it is you want to name, didn't open up the doors for them. They opened up the doors for Beyonce, Rihanna, Usher, and the other boys and girls. Please don't ever get it twisted. So for y'all to think that Stephanie Mills has to put Beyonce on the same level as Diana Ross is absolutely crazy. It's just like expecting Janet Jackson to bow down or to, well, you need to make sure you respect Ciara. She can acknowledge Ciara. She can acknowledge Ciara's talents. It's like expecting Madonna, you need to show respect to the girls of today. Girl, what the fuck? You talking to Madonna? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. It's literally like 30, 40 years from now, there's going to be a new girl. And it's like, you know what's going to happen? When we're 60 and 70, and it's going to be a new girl on the scene, they're going to be saying the same thing about Beyonce, right? Beyonce. And then y'all going to be saying what? What y'all going to be saying? It's like y'all, it's somebody said Taylor Swift. It's like somebody saying that Madonna owes Taylor Swift something. Or Madonna should give, somebody should think that Madonna that Taylor Swift is the Madonna of today. Girl, no. Thank you, Lakeisha. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's not to disrespect. It's not. It's not to disrespect. I don't think she was being nice nasty. I don't think she was. I honestly don't think that Stephanie Mills was being nice nasty. The truth is, compared to the music, when Stephanie Mills was growing up to Diana Ross, Beyonce would be more over here than over here. Girl, do y'all see the songs that Beyonce performed? Now, no, all of her songs are not hip hop, but girl, we're going to have to call a thing a thing. I don't think she was being nice nasty. I think she was trying to be as nice as possible. I think she really believes what she believes. I don't think Stephanie Mills was disrespectful. I don't think she was trying to be shady. I think that she really believes that, girl, Diana Ross, you can't know. We're not doing that. No. Girl, we're not playing. That was Stephanie. I mean, Stephanie was on some, we're not playing with no. Diana Ross is the fucking Diana Ross. No. Like I told y'all can say what y'all want to say. Even though the movie they say was fictional, girl, Beyonce played Diana Ross. Diana Ross ain't never played Beyonce. So that should give you your answer right there. And another thing I want to say before I get off of here is I understand and I respect it that Beyonce has all the awards in the world and she's the most decorated Grammy winner of all time. Shout out to her. That's not a bad thing. But I think that that's also a slippery slope to go down sometimes, because the truth of the matter is awards don't equal talent. Because if that was the case, Michael Jackson and his catalog, if that was the case, if awards meant talent, then hell, Angela Bassett would have got her goddamn Oscar for What's Love Got to Do with It. So all I'm saying is I understand that awards, it's a great feeling to be validated, from the industry and from your peers, but we can't always get stuck on awards because awards don't always equal talented. I'm not saying that's not the case with Beyonce, but I'm also saying that, girl, we know that black people are not awarded the way that they should be awarded and acknowledged anyways. And the truth of the matter is, no tea, no shade. You know how many bad bitches and motherfuckers was walking around her back in the day? You had Celine Dion going against Mariah Carey, going against Lauryn Hill, going against Toni Braxton, going against Michael Jackson, going against Madonna. Like, back in the day, the girls were girly. For real. I'm not saying the girls not talented today. That's not what I'm saying. Because we still have talented boys and girls today also. But back in the day, them hoes was on some real shit. You had Aretha, you had Patty, you had Tony, Whitney, Mariah, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, all these boys and girls who got some songs, right? Madonna, Celine Dion. Girl, the girls, it was a match. I know it sounds like I'm shitting on the girls of today. I'm really not. Gladys Knight. Like, the girls had, like, and just because they didn't receive awards that they probably should have received, that doesn't take away from their talent. They just didn't get the awards that they probably should have received. I'm just saying, y'all. I know I was a little problematic tonight. I don't think I was. I think I was telling the truth this whole goddamn time. Deborah Cox, Tamia, them girls started coming out, right? They started coming out in the 90s. Like, you really had the heavy hitters. This is no tea, no shade what I'm about to say. But the truth of the matter, this is the truth. This is my truth. This is my truth. Nowadays, most of the girls and boys sound just alike. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. While yes, they can sing, I'm not taking nothing away from Summer Walker, because I think Summer Walker can sing. But girl, at one point, I feel like if I heard Summer Walker, I heard her, I heard Ella Mai. Girl. I think Summer Walker can sing her ass off, honestly. Summer Walker got a nice voice. But I'm just saying, like, it's not like, I'm just saying, like, it's not like I'm just saying, y'all, it's not like the girls back in the day. The girls back in the day, they was literally battling. Like in real life. Like they was really belting out songs, had a hit or two underneath their belts. Can you imagine all these girls going up against each other? Like you said, like Deborah Cox and them came in like I think the late 90s. Deborah Cox, Tamia, Mariah, Tony, Whitney at the time. I think Anita was still out with a couple of songs. Like the girls were girling. Like them hoes was singing. So it's like, right. I love Victoria Monet. I love Victoria Monet. Listen to what I'm about to say. I love Victoria Monet. But even with Victoria Monet, like I still feel like her voice still fits in with the other girls. Like her voice still fits in with the whole kind of whispery. I bet you. Then here we go, elevate. You got me trim. Then here we got Summer Walker. We got right? Then we got SZA. I'm just saying, like, they can sing, and I like the girls. I don't want anybody to think that what I'm saying that the girls. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying, y'all. If we're gonna be honest, we're gonna be honest. It's not to take away from anybody's talent. There's no artist development. Back then, like this is what's going on now. Let me tell y'all what the issue is now. The issue is everybody. Back then, everybody had to sound different. You see what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody out there sounding like Tony. Like, even if you heard a Tony or Anita, you still knew Tony was Tony, Anita was Anita. Right? It's all about numbers now. There we go. It's all about numbers. It's really, listen, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, girl, I'm not taking away from anybody's talent. I absolutely love Beyonce. Y'all already know. I am a fan of Victoria Monet's. I love, like, you know, I ain't gonna say I love Summer Walker, but I like Summer Walker. I like her. I like Ella Mai. I like the girls. Rodney, you're preaching tonight. I'm still waiting on the Suki part. Oh, bitch. I'm sorry. See? Thank you, Diamond. Girl, let's move on. I'm glad you reminded me of that because I was about to get off of here. Let's move on because I'm done with that. Girl, you had Mickey Howard, okay? Come share my love. Come and share with me, baby. Come into my life. Share my love. Girl, you had Stephanie. I want to comfort of a man. Oh, yes, I do. I need the comfort of a man. Yes, okay. I feel good, baby. I feel good all over. Oh, when you hold me and smile my way, I feel good. Yeah, I feel so good. Girl, hello, Tina Marie. Girl, stop. That's what I be saying. That girl. Don't y'all be disrespecting them women from back in the day. Bitch, then Tony come out, bitch. First thing on a Monday morning, I'm gonna pack my tears away. Got no cause to look back. I'm looking for me a better day. See the thing about love that is not enough. If the only thing that brings you is pain. Bitch, you have motherfucking Patti LaBelle, bitch, coming out, bitch. Somebody loves you, baby. Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody loves you, baby. You know who it is. Somebody stuck and think about you, boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Girl, yeah. What y'all be talking about, girl? Y'all about to piss me off. Y'all about to piss me the fuck off. Y'all about to piss me the fuck off. Y'all about to piss me off. Girl, y'all too disrespectful for me. Anita. What's another? Loves me like you do, baby. Please take me back, please take me. I can go. I'm happy. I apologize. Oh, believe me, I do. I apologize. Oh, is that true? You know, I know I was wrong. That's why I sing you this song. And I gotta get. Girl, y'all be disrespectful. That's what I'm saying. Y'all hoes don't know shit. Y'all young hoes. That's the problem, okay? That's the problem, okay? It will be alright. It's alright. It's alright now. It's alright. It's alright now. Everything's alright. Girl, y'all don't. That's a problem. Y'all young hoes is too disrespectful because y'all don't know shit. Don't have no goddamn musical background. The only bitch y'all know is Beyonce. Outside of that, you don't know shit. If you love me, if you trust me, if you want me, yes, okay. If you need me, yes. If you need me, if you trust, girl, brown stuff. I'm done, y'all. I'm done because one thing about it, two things for sure, y'all ain't gonna be disrespecting the legends of girl yesteryear. Don't y'all asses get in my comment section disrespecting Stephanie. Don't you get your black ass in my comment section disrespecting Anita, Tony, Celine Dion, girl. Don't you get in my goddamn comment section disrespecting Deborah Cox, Tamia, girl, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, none of them. Don't you get in my comment disrespecting Freddie Jackson, Luther Vandross, girl, none of them. Thank you, Rachel. All right, y'all, let's move on. Girl, y'all get me into this shit, okay? Did Freddie ever, girl, let's be messing real fast. Oh, girl, then we done. I gotta hit y'all with this one. Wait, hold up. I put breakfast at your table, and I made sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy, your toast done lightly. All that's missing is the morning kiss that used to greet me. Now you say that I'm a yet it used to be so sweet, and I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting. Girl, the fuck? Y'all be so disrespectful. Girl, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all be so motherfucking disrespectful. Girl, just disrespectful. Y'all don't know shit. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Let me get to the super chats. Hold up. I'm not your superwoman. Thank you, Allie. What's up? I'm sorry, Ally. God, fucking your name up. Come on, who is this? Okay, here we go. I thought I was going to bed, then I come across this child. Girl, we over here cutting up, girl. I done fucked around and got mad because they done disrespected the legends, honey. Okay? Okay, I done fucked around and got pissed off. Okay, y'all, let's move on for real. Okay, no, for real, y'all. We just kikiing, but y'all better not disrespect them legends no more, though. Shit. Girl, what's my other song? Ooh, hold up. Ooh, this is my other song. I forgot how it go. Ooh, this is my other song, y'all. Hold up. Ooh, this is my song, y'all. I ain't gonna play it because I don't want to get my shit demonetized. This old school. Hold up. Y'all, the old school girls gonna know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't even gonna know. Hold up. I can't play it too loud because I can't get my shit demonetized. You said to keep you satisfied. Then tell me why you go over there. See you when I want to. Used to do. Girl, y'all don't know that? That's old school. The clock on the wall. Okay, let me go to the other one. Y'all see, okay, y'all, okay. Okay, hold on, let's get to the chorus. Not apart. And I don't wanna be caught in the middle, baby, of a three-way love affair. And don't put me in the middle, baby. Oh, girl. Malara, oh, girl, y'all don't know shit. Okay, so I must be the oldest bitch on here. Okay, girl. Three's a crowd. Oh, girl. Y'all done fucked around and pissed me off. Girl. Bitch. Girl. Y'all don't know shit. Girl, I done fucked around and got mad. Girl, I'm about to go. How y'all don't... Thank you, Bunny. Thank you so much. Y'all don't... Girl, you 29? I guess, girl. So I'm the only one that knew that song. Bitch, I'm not that motherfucking old. All right, y'all. Okay, we gotta go on because I gotta go. What else? What were we talking about? What was the other topic? God be talking too much. Literally, this is what I told myself. I had in my head that I was going to try to make each topic 15 minutes. Bitch, I literally told myself that I was going to be off of here really no later than 10 o'clock. That's what I told myself. Oh, Suki, yes. Okay. I don't keep up with Suki with the good coochie. I don't keep up with her. I'm not gonna lie. I know some people get offended by the shit that Suki says and does, but I don't pay Suki no mind. I think Suki really be trolling. I do. I think this is what I think. I think that when Suki does the shit that she does, I think that's just part of her, like, this character that she's playing in a way. At least I done told myself that. Girl. Anyways, girl, long story short, y'all remember that guy Slim Jimmy? Slim Jimmy. He's a part of the group. He's a part of a group. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Slim Jimmy. Anyways, he was hugged up with Suki the other day for a picture. Well, his baby mama came out and this is what she had to say. So the picture, basically, I don't even want to show the picture because I don't want to get my, I can show it because they bleeped it out. This is a picture that they posted. So this is a picture of Suki and the baby daddy. So this is what the baby mama wrote. Y'all keep sending me this. They posted it for a reason. This is the most attention he's gotten since Scream Life 2 and knocking my teeth back. So y'all know that's what I really wanted to talk about. So it was reported, I think like in 2020, I can't remember the year. Girl, supposedly he beat her so bad he knocked her teeth out. Can I say something? I feel like in my head, and maybe because I ain't never got my teeth knocked out before. You don't know what? Girl, I feel like you really got to punch somebody hard to knock their teeth out. Like, that means he really, girl, like, I hate talking about, okay, I should have said this at first. Girl, we about to talk about some triggering stuff. I forgot. I'm so sorry, y'all. So I hope nobody got triggered by this. So yeah, this is going to be triggering, y'all. Just an FYI. I wish I would have remembered to say that before we started talking. Because I don't want nobody, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we about to talk about some, like, you know, so if you've already know, clearly you already heard what I just said. So girl, we about to get into some stuff. So just a FYI. Okay. But yeah, like I was thinking, like, you really have to hit somebody hard to knock their teeth out. Like, girl. But you know what's so crazy? Last year, around in January, this happened last year. He supposedly pulled her hair out. Y'all listening to this? He pulled her hair out. And this is what she said. This is what she wrote. Oh, wow, this is cap. Dade County, y'all are wrong for this. I told you guys he did not hit me. Every officer you guys had in my face are wrong for this. No hands were put on anybody. I stated it more than once. It was a loud argument and the police were called. You guys turned nothing into something. It's our son's first birthday tomorrow. What's wrong with y'all? So she pretty much been over there getting beat. And again, I read this online and I heard it on the R. Kelly documentary that it does take a victim of DV up to 7 times before they finally like leave somebody. This is all I got to say to Suki and everybody else. I really, I be so confused with some of y'all. I do, y'all. I really, really do. Because, and then Suki came out. I'm sorry. And then Suki came out, and this is what she said. Damn, I ain't even got. She basically posted a picture. Y'all know Suki, one of her her front tooth fell out. Like, remember like some months ago she was eating a crab leg and her tooth fell out? Girl. Anyways, she posted a picture and she put mine's already out. Basically saying, she was like, I don't know, like all I'm saying is this. Girl, at some point in life, like, I wouldn't even, if I knew a man had knocked his boyfriend's teeth out and pulled his hair out, girl, the way I would act like a white woman, even if you spoke to me, just off the back of you even speaking to me, like, I wish a nigga would try and talk. Girl, I done told, girl, hold up. You say you knocked your ex teeth out. Girl, you can't even be around me. You're crazy. Girl, like, you're crazy. You're crazy. Like, I'm looking at Suki like, girl, I know it ain't like, even if you trolling, even if you really not fucking with him, even if you just trying to whatever do on, like, I wouldn't even want to be seen with him. Like, you beat your baby, like, you literally beat your baby mama up. Baby, let me say something. It's one thing for the girls to get into an argument, right? You know, it's always red signs, it's always red flags. I'm not even gonna go down that road. It's one thing, an argument or two, whatever, girl, people. But girl, yeah. Girl, you knock somebody's teeth out. You knock somebody's teeth out. And you pulled her hair out of her scalp. I think that's what I remember reading. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, that boy cannot be around me. He couldn't. It's one thing, girl, let me say something. It's one thing for you to think that a man not gonna cheat on you and he cheat on you. Girl, whatever. It's a whole nother, like, you know this man beats on women. Okay, girl, you got with the nigga, go, he cheated on his ex-girlfriend, he say he changed. Whatever. We know the nigga ain't changed. But whatever, girl. You gonna give him a chance. Okay, girl. Whatever. Okay, boy, if you're a girl or boy, whatever, girl. Okay. But girl, girl, that's a whole nother situation. Girl, putting your hands, girl, that's like a whole nother, like, that's a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give someone the benefit of the doubt because you feel like they're not a cheater anymore. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I'm not giving no motherfucker the benefit of the doubt when I found out you done knocked your baby mama teeth out. Like, that, you not getting no benefit of the doubt from me. That's when you not like, no, girl. You don't give that the benefit of the doubt. You don't see if he's changed. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be the motherfucking experiment. I'm not gonna be the one to find out. I'm not. And that's another thing too. Oh, I'm glad you just said that, Nicole. This is why I think the baby mama not through. This is why I think she's not through. This is what she also said. Y'all listening? This is why I think she's not through with the baby daddy, because this is what she said. And she's such a gorgeous girl. She's such a gorgeous girl. Look at her. Such a gorgeous woman. Such a gorgeous woman. But this is what she said. LMAO. He was just on my story trying to play family 3 weeks ago. Now, why wouldn't my friends, family, and followers send me that? Don't be delusional. I don't follow you, my love. He told me months ago y'all are friends and you're not his type, and it's all fun. So I don't know why I'm even taking this serious, Lord. That's how I know she ain't going nowhere. Because if you saying that he told you months ago that him and Suki was just homeboy and homegirl, but he was also, girl, trying to play family with you 3 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? So you still know the nigga ain't shit. So months ago, he told you him and Suki was friends. 3 weeks ago, he said he was in your face trying to play family. She not going nowhere. She not going nowhere. Because you basically trying to throw in Suki face, if Suki is fucking with the nigga, he don't want you because he was trying to get back with me 3 weeks ago. You see what I'm saying? Like, now it's like a competition with her. Now she's in competition with Suki. Like, girl, she's not going nowhere. Because she's still entertaining the bullshit. Girl, I need you, girl. Can I say something that I'm getting off of here? We're gonna have to talk about Boosie another day. Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. I pray to God that I do pray to God I pray to God I get rich one day. I pray to God that I get to a point where I'm wealthy. I just want to be rich. I ain't even got to be wealthy. Girl, if I ever found out that any woman or man had punched my nieces in the mouth and knocked one of her bitch the way it would be a hired hitman on your ass, I'm gonna get away with it because I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna make sure it's a clean job. Okay? I ain't gonna do it because I'm not violent. But bitch, the way you are going to be hurt like, where is this girl daddy at? Like, where is this girl daddy at? Where is this girl uncle at? Like, where is this girl, like, uncles at? Like, where is this girl daddy at? Baby, that boy should be walking around here at least with one broken rib, girl, a hand broke, at least one leg broke, and his neck in a brace. Like, at the minimum. Like, at the minimum. He should be walking around here, girl, hurt for real. Like, he should be, by the time he even heals and his body gets together, he should be walking with a limp. Even in 4 months, when you all together, you got fucked up so bad that you walking with a limp. I bet you won't touch her no more. I think the charges got dropped. I think so. Girl, I already plotting. Girl, my niece is 2, 5, and 8. I'm already over here thinking like, girl, if a motherfucker even touch my niece, girl, man or woman, whoever they end up with, you gonna have some trouble on your hands. Cause bitch, the way I'm gonna be on the line, girl, getting the niggas together. Girl, I got a job for y'all, and I need y'all to handle it tonight. I need y'all to whoop that nigga's ass. Girl. But we ain't got to worry about that. We're not even gonna speak that bullshit into existence, okay? We ain't even gonna worry about that. But yeah, I do be thinking like, it's sad because it's just sad. Like, I really was sitting here thinking like, where, and let me say something. Let me just say this, okay? I also understand too that, girl, we're all grown and we all gonna do what the fuck we want to do. So I can understand if the father is alive or in her life, I don't know. Or the uncles have tried to step in and get her to leave. Y'all know how this shit go. People are in violent situations, whether it's gay or straight, whatever, and they don't want to leave. And sometimes it ain't really nothing you can do. But girl, I just don't see, like, I don't see somebody just knocking like my daughter's teeth out of her mouth and like some shit not going down. Like, I just don't see that. Like, I just don't see a nigga knocking my daughter's teeth out. And bitch, some shit not going down for real. Like I said, I get she's probably not going nowhere, but she would just have to be mad at me. Oh my God, Daddy, you hurt him. I didn't hurt nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. I was at the house. I was at the house on TV. I thought that was watching TV. I don't know what you're talking about. What happened to the little nigga though? That is true. That's true. That is true. Miss Finesse, DV men tend to isolate you. That's true. So I know it's a lot that goes into it. Sometimes it's easier said than done. Because we've heard these stories before, right? They isolate the women, and then like they beat the women down so bad physically and mentally and emotionally. And then in some cases too, girl, sometimes but it's hard not to, in situations like this where it's like famous people, it's hard not to know. Like, it's hard for me to believe that nobody's heard this story before. I know that's right. I told y'all one time, girl, this is true story. This is a real true story. I think I told y'all this before. One of my aunt, she passed away. She was involved with a guy who basically beat her. Girl, my grandma probably gonna beat my ass. I was telling my mama that my mama didn't think I remember this. She was like, "You still remember?" I was like, "Yes." I was like a little boy. This guy beat one of my aunts up, like bad. And I was a little boy. I still remember. Like, I just remember he beat her up bad. Like her eye, it was bad, y'all. I remember my grandmother telling my mama to drive her around town because she wanted to go look for the guy. Girl, my mama was driving, my grandmother was in the passenger seat, I was in the back, and my other cousin was in the back too. Girl, why we saw that man walking, girl, why my grandmother pulled up to here and told that man that if you ever lay your fucking hands on my daughter again, I'm gonna shoot your ass. It got to the point where, girl, I think my grandmother was about to shoot him for real one day. Girl, my grandmother called the cops and told the cops that she was about to My grandmother called the cops and told the cops that she was about to shoot this nigga. I remember the cops coming to my grandmother's house and basically was trying to like, you need to calm down. It was a mess. It was a mess. I still remember that. And my grandmother had a gun for real. My grandmother had a gun for real in the house. Because I saw it. But my grandmother used to be ignorant though, too. Girl, yeah. My grandmother was about to shoot that man, child. Because she was. My grandma, she had a gun for real. I don't know where that gun is at now, but she had a gun because I literally saw the gun one time. Girl, yes, girl. So it's like, that's all I be thinking like, girl, like when people be in these situations, sometimes I know it can be complicated sometimes. Like, where y'all family be? Because bitch, my grandmama was in the streets ready to blow a nigga brains out. So where y'all daddies be? Where y'all like, where y'all like, girl? Because my grandmama was ready to go. Cause my family, I feel like I'm the only one in my family that's not ignorant. Girl, I remember one time, girl, my mama gonna beat my ass and tell this story, girl. I remember one time. But this is the same aunt. She passed away. Girl, so my aunt husband was cheating on her. Girl. So my aunt husband was cheating on her. My mama lived in a different town, it was like 45 minutes away from where we grew up. Girl, why my aunt called my mama and basically was like, the bitch is down here. Like he brought the girl to one of like the local clubs. Bitch, why my mama made my sisters and them get out of bed, right? And girl, why my mama put her tennis shoes on and drove down there? Girl, they was about to jump down. Girl, my mama was about to jump that woman with my aunt. Girl, I was about to beat that woman ass. I said, girl, this is too much, girl. Oh, y'all, it's ignorant, y'all. Oh, y'all, it's ignorant. Girl, I was about to beat that, man, I was about to beat that lady up. I'm saying, like, my family, like, I'm the only one that's not, like, ignorant. Everybody else feels some ignorant shit. Everybody else, they saved now. Everybody either saved or we just done got old. But girl, like my family used to be, like my mama and them, girl. My mama used to be ready to go. Ready to go. Girl, they said my aunt called my mama and was like, he dared her with this girl. Girl, my sister knows something. My mama put her tennis shoes on, was like, let's go. And girl literally drove to another town. I said, girl. I said, oh my God, girl. What happened? I feel like I'm the only one of my family that's not ignorant. Okay, that's another shirt. Right. I feel like I'm the only one of my family that's not ignorant. I'm so serious. I thought I'm the only one. Girl, because everybody else was with the motherfucking shits. That's why it's so crazy that I didn't grow up like on some like with the shits, because it's kind of like they used to be with the shits. Bitch, your ass gonna get your ass whoop a shot, one of the two. I told y'all, girl. Remember, I got robbed one time. Girl, this is a long story. I'm not gonna go through that story again, but I got robbed one time here in Houston. Long story short, I got robbed. Girl, that shit freaked me out. Girl, I called my mama and told my mama them, girl, literally, girl, now I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen when they got down here. Girl, why my mama and them was on their way down here the next day? My mama, my uncle, girl, my uncle by marriage, and my aunt. Girl, they was on their way down here the next day. We coming. Now I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. The only reason why they didn't come is because my uncle was, I think he was speeding and got into a wreck. They got into a wreck on the way down to Houston. They got into a wreck, yes. That's the only reason why they didn't come. Because on the way down here, they got into a wreck like halfway. Baby, I was like, I got robbed. Of course, my mom was pissed off at me. You know, first I think she cussed my ass out. Because I was like walking late at night. I ain't have no business out. I really didn't. But I was walking late at night, going to a convenience store. Girl got robbed, told her. I think she cussed my ass out for about 10 minutes. I was like, we coming down there tomorrow. Girl, literally the next day she was like, we on our way. I was like, ooh, girl. If we drive around and I say that's him, girl, girl, I don't know what's about to happen. There he go, mama. Girl. That's why I be telling people, girl, y'all better leave me. Girl. I don't fool with nobody. That's why I'm trying to tell people, girl, my family love me. Girl, I know everybody got the same story, but girl, my family love me, girl. So, girl, I was Justin Smollett. Girl, my family love me, girl, so y'all better leave me alone. Because I don't mess with nobody. You know, I talk shit, but... Okay, girl, I was Justin that night, girl. I was Justin Smollett down to the T, bitch. Walking. Girl, it was a mess. But yeah, shout out to my family, honey. Girl, it was a mess, child. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I was really on here too late. It's already 11 o'clock. I got to take me a melatonin. That's the only way I'm going to be able to go to sleep. When I tell you, bitch, I was so pissed off today. I took y'all know I be having like, I need to go to the doctors. I got real bad insomnia. Like, it's bad. So sometimes in order for me to go to sleep, I have to take like some type of medicine to like get me to go to sleep. Oh, bitch. First, I was pissed off yesterday. I took one yesterday. Girl, the apartment people came not even beating on my door. They were doing inspections. What is it called? Fire inspections. Checking the fire. What is it called? The smoke detectors. And so, girl, they make the whole building. They alarm the whole building. So just imagine like a loud, like, girl, literally like piercing. So that's what woke me up. Now, mind you, it was probably like 10 something in the morning. Girl, I had literally just went to sleep like at 8 something. So, girl, I'm like, you know, so I'm like, and then like I hear the people beating on my door because they have to come in and make sure that, you know, that the alarm is working. Cause it was a whole mess yesterday. Then today, I end up waking up I got like 3 hours of sleep today. I had just took that melatonin, woke up, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. Anyway, child, I'm gonna have to get my life together, girl, because I need to get some sleep. Okay. Hey, Cynthia G. I do have anxiety. I do. It's bad, girl. I remember one time, like, no lie, girl, one time I was up for over 24 hours. I was literally up for over 24 hours. Because I be in my head a lot, too. I be thinking about shit. I be stressed out about, like, shit. And sometimes I really be stressed out about shit I shouldn't be stressed out about. You know what it is? And I'm going to get off of here because I really need to go. I remember I was watching a clip of Will Smith. He was on, David Letterman's show on Netflix. No introduction needed. It was, you know what I'm talking about? He was saying that he feels as though we worry about stuff that 99% of the time will never happen to us. I said, girl. I literally be worried about shit that's probably never even gonna happen. But I be worried about it though. It's crazy. But yeah, one time I was up for like over 24 hours. I was like, girl, I'm gonna have to do something about this because I can't keep going on. Like I shouldn't have to depend on like melatonin or Benadryl or whatever I can get my hands on in order to get some sleep. And then even when I go to sleep, I'm waking up every hour and a half. I might can get 3 hours straight, but for the most part, even when I take sleeping medicine, I'm still waking up like every hour, every 90 minutes. It's a mess. I can never just like get like straight sleep. Girl, it's a mess, child. But yeah, girl, that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on with me, child. Okay. All right. Oh, for real? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh God. Try my knees. You might be low and I'm gonna try that. Okay, y'all, I'm gone. I had so much fun talking to y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let everybody know, don't you get your ass over here disrespecting none of the girls and boys of yesterday, or your ass gonna get blocked. I'm just playing. You're not gonna get blocked. Girl, I am gonna roll my eyes though. I am gonna roll my eyes at your ass and be like, girl, and I'm gone.